Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to be spending the day together. We have some cleaning tasks that we're going to be doing around my home. I'm also going to be sharing a yummy recipe with you guys. The first thing I wanted to do this morning was get all of the bedding off the bed and immediately put it in the washer machine because it did take several hours to get all this bedding nice and clean. Later in the morning now, and we have some things we need to check off our cleaning checklist while that bedding is still washing. I wanted to get my office nice and clean, so we're going to be wiping down all of the surfaces in my office. I'm using my homemade wood cleaner, which is just working so well on this cabinet. We're also going to be wiping down the mirror as well, just getting this office nice and clean and ready for the new week. To share with you all my new favorite way to keep my house smelling nice and fresh, like your favorite scent, is to get some candle warmers around your home. So I have one in my office on that little console behind me, and then I also have one in my family room as well. And I love turning them on in the morning. Put your favorite candle underneath and it heats the wax, and it is equivalent to lighting a candle, you guys. It smells so good, and it will just get your home smelling amazing. I don't have any more plugins in my home anymore because I've been using my candle warmers, and I just love that you don't have to worry about babysitting a candle, but you still get that amazing scent from the candles. So I will link my candle warmers down below. It has been my favorite thing to keeping my home smelling nice and fresh. So this was earlier in the week, and each day I have a cleaning task to do. Today I had to do two because the day prior I didn't get to my office. So we're going to be taking care of deep cleaning my office today, as well as getting the bedroom clean. And then at the end of the week, usually Friday is my reset day, and all of my rooms have been cleaned efficiently throughout the week. And then Friday I'll just touch up anything that needs to be touched up for the weekend. And it's just a really good approach to keeping your home nice and clean and not having to spend hours and hours on the weekends cleaning your home. Just dedicating yourself to maybe 20 minutes to an hour each day will help you out so much to preventing you from having to clean your entire house in a day. We got all of the glass clean on my French doors, which took a little bit of some time, and then I also wanted to wipe down the doors as well, so I just used my wood cleaner for around the wood of my doors to get that nice and clean. And we're just going to be finishing off my office by vacuuming and mopping the floors, and it is good to go and ready for the week. this time it was ready to flip the laundry, so we're going to take all of the bedding out the washer, pop it in the dryer. I love adding some dryer balls with your favorite essential oil, and it makes your laundry smell amazing. I wanted to go ahead and start on prepping out dinner because our chicken I like to let marinate so that way it will be super flavorful. So I washed the chicken really well, and I'm just adding my favorite seasonings, some minced garlic, olive oil, lemon zest, and lemon juice. And you just want to give it a good toss, and you want to pop it in the fridge for at least an hour. I did mine for several hours. The longer, the better. Now we are back in the bedroom, and while that bedding is drying, let's go ahead and start by getting all of the surfaces wiped down in the bedroom. So just taking my wood cleaner, wiping down the nightstands and the dresser. We're also going to be wiping down the mirror as well. I just love wiping down the surfaces and getting them nice and clean again. One thing that will make your life so much easier is having 2 sets of all of your bedding. So we have so much sheets for this bed, but we only have 1 set of a duvet cover. So unfortunately, I have to wait for it to completely wash and dry before adding it on. So just kind of keeping myself busy, getting some other tasks done while it's drying, but definitely have plans to add some more bedding for this room. So that way I can have 2 sets and I don't have to wait several hours for everything to wash and dry. So we're gonna go ahead and vacuum and mop this room, and then we're gonna be putting the bedding on several hours later. I end up getting super busy throughout the day doing other tasks around the house that we end up putting the bedding back on when it was super late at night. But let's start on dinner at this point because hours have went by and I was starving. So I just have a cast iron pan, and I'm just starting by adding that chicken in the hot pan, cooking on about 3 minutes until it's slightly brown, and then flip it. You're not worrying about cooking the inside of the chicken because we are going to be transferring this to the oven to fully cook. Once that chicken is browned on both sides, I go ahead and set it to the side. I add some onion and give it a good toss and just kind of make sure it's a little translucent and charred slightly. I add some garlic in there, give it a good toss, and now we're going to be sauteing up our rice. We're just frying it for a couple of minutes. We're going to add some yummy seasonings to it and also some chicken broth as well. Then you're just gonna nestle your chicken back in, and we're gonna pop this in the oven. I like to cover it with foil, and we're gonna let it continue to cook. And here's how it turned out. This is my favorite meal, you guys. We have this meal all of the time, and I just served it with some green beans. It was so good. So by this time it was dark outside and we have to finish this room. It's time to get the sheets on the bed because the last thing I want to do is be ready to hop into it and not have the sheets on. So we're starting by adding the sheets. We're going to get the duvet back on, and we already took care of all of the other cleaning tasks earlier in the day. So this is all we have left to do. Thank you guys so much for spending the time with me. Make sure you stay tuned for next week because I have an exciting video coming your way. We're going to be refreshing my home for the summertime and adding some new decor. So get excited for that, and I will be seeing you all very soon with a brand new video. Bye!